Atmospheric conditions are suboptimal to mission deployment and evacuation. This is as close as I can get you to the Longinus Gamma facility.
We might request additional armaments for that Trigon.
Take heed, Viridian. Trigon target acquisition vectors are unknown. Best to keep moving and stay together. Projecting a sense of tactical dominance may deter it from attacking. For now, the Trigon could be anywhere. Close formation.
It dares not assault us if we stand and stride as one. Jump pack refueled. Replenishing firepower. Equipment highlighted. Score my armor with careless fire.
Rally and relocate, brothers. Watch for the beast. Tarry not and scatter not.
This Xenos sought to conceal, now conceals its carcass. Hunter down! The enemy summons! Take flight and let terror fall! That pitiful Xenos was but a horrid blight. Make haste with singular purpose.
A lift station lies just ahead, Viridian. Considering the Trigon's presence is incidental to our objective, utilize the lift to reroute closer to Metrian's keep.
Our gratitude, Magos Gallion, for the expedited route.
Hail, Astartes. I have summoned the transport lift at the request of Magos Gallion. Remain patient. Transport lift inbound. Perplexing. I have transmitted no authorizations.
This positioning is disadvantageous. Do not linger too long in any one spot.
Transport lift status. Comprehensive. Begins, ceases. Begins, ceases. We move until the lift arrives.
Xenoel Nutrient welcomes you to Longinus Gamma Bio Research Facility. Please do not disturb the lift. It would be a waste. I have no music to play while you descend. Use the silence to contemplate your futile, brutal existence in service to a desiccated cause.
Something is amiss with this servo skull.
Viridian, the servo skull is enslaved to an unknown master. I am... Puritan signal silenced. Continue to discuss your fate amongst yourselves. It changes nothing.
A morose servo skull is not our problem.
A suggestion: abandon Gallio's misguided vendetta against the Magos biologists. Do you know what Gallio and Metrian achieved together in the past? Ask about Project Zeta-6 if you ever speak to him again.
Let Magos Gallio deal with the wayward servo skull.
Line up behind me to launch that servo skull on mission complete.
Once I heard of a servo skull in songs. I thought it a jest until now.
No Trigon shall compromise our objective.
We are not intimidated by its revolting carnage.
I was worried you had fallen victim to Metrian's mastery of methodic disruptive weaknesses, but now the uncomfortable sensation associated with relief caused by remaining skin. Be warned, Viridian. Metrian cannot hope to stand against you alone, so she will lie and storm in hope the Xenos swarm will devour you. Case in point, she has enslaved that servo skull as a crude mouthpiece. But give her word zero credibility for the mission's sake. And Metrian has failed thus far, and she will continue to fail.
Another alien falls to the Imperials.
Swarm of Xenos.
Medical cash, on me.
My full gear is satisfied. I am the righteous storm. I was about to do that.
This is Magos Gallio. I hereby order you to turn your weapons on each
Rebel launcher set. For the Emperor! Borrower incoming!
It seeks to drown us in sheer numbers.
Statis, the facility is well stocked in mining gear. Requisition filter charges to eradicate the tunnels and halt the infestation.
Find the metal orbits with dispatch! Melter charge acquired!
Xenos tunnel system has collapsed.
Passageway collapsed!
Airborne ready.
Inside the facility, you'll find Matrion cowering in her data enclave.
Gallia, old friend of mine. If you missed our binaric discourses, you could have sent communication. I observe you still pathetically cling to thews of soft tissue. Remember, meat lacks efficiency, whereas metallic alloys stave off corrosion and degradation for far longer.
How far you have fallen, that I must drag you back into the light.
Into the breach once more!
Three meat lackeys seems like overkill, Galio. You think too highly of me. These poor, inert variables shall perish here, devoured by the Tyranids. And you do not care.
Matrion shut down power to the uplink terminals. You must resupply the generator with a backup power cell. She hopes the Tyranids will annihilate you, but she underestimates the second company. Search the area for a power cell.
I beseech you, Galio. Bear witness to the summation of our divine arithmetic from long ago. Remember Project Zeta 6?
As my theorems predicted, your light vector has converged with renegade factors, and Zeta 6 was a waste of computational resources and one perfectly good box. Surrender now, and perhaps leniency can be granted. After the mind probes, of course.
You are a redundant functionary. Your Astarte shall die here, alone, in the dark.
Commencing reload! Here is a power cell. Restart the generators with the power cells. The armory mine.
Light and darkness. How easily flesh parts deceive perception.
Disrupt her attempts to connect with her facility's network. Matrion will seize any opportunity to damage crucial data, which would deem this mission a failure. Do not let her connect to the consoles.
Disconnect the coward detectors and reload models.
I am copies of copies, backups of backups, and I degrade not. You have already fallen.
Hold this territory.
The Imperials have arrived in the strike.
They are within the field.
Xenos hunger is insatiable, but the Imperium is indomitable. The console claim.
Return to Matrion's containment unit. See, Matrion, the more you thrash, the deeper you set our hooks.
These tender thoughts on Astate's flesh are a conversion of Gallia. My machinations are already achieving my designs. You are fools, peasants.
Silence, Matrion. Meridian, confirm possession of her quivering mass of computational gray matter.
The pulpous grey matter is in our grasp, Magos.
extraction coordinates to your left.
Fresh supplies for our use.
Get turned around. Rarely do operations have a clean exit.
If there is naught but weather left in our path, then so be it.
Reloading magazine.
Boons of the Imperium.
Finishing firepower. Ammunition here turning back now.
War gear requisition. Grenades, anyone?
I cannot land without borrowing a pollination lurking about. Deep scans have penetrated the atmospheric disturbances and Demetrian's meddling code. Trigon vulnerability data pushed to your displays.
Hear that, brothers? The Trigon dies, or we do. Focus on the gaps in the Trigon's exoskeleton.
Melter charges released. Protective eye gear also available.
Reloading. Avenge.
Purify the infected tunnels with the melter charges. I hate these rancid vermin, but killing them is gratifying. Burn the flesh from within us.
I trust this Metrian is no longer a friend of yours.